Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Hello race fans and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for tonight's running in the IAA Xfinity Series. We've got 105 laps to run here tonight. The cars have finished qualifying and are currently getting gridded up as we speak. Here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway for race number 4 of the 20 race season. Last week we saw Dustin German win at Iowa. Not sure why we have no field. Please stand by as I try to figure out what in the world is going on here. I think the room... Something went wrong with the room as it looks like everybody's leaving. So please stand by as, again, we try to figure out what is going on here.
He's rocking out a metal solo right now. We had to make a new one. There was some kind of a issue wherein it DQ'd Sean and Colin. Yeah, literally the room is made. I just made it.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm scared to death. My darkest side has come alive. Can I the hell I live in every day? You say it's just a phase, I'll be okay. What you can feel must not be real. I wear my heart out on my sleeve, but you can't say no one sees. This is killing me. I can barely breathe. No one knows what's inside of me. Still I can't. Too late to fit in. Don't you dare pretend you know what it's like. Watch the world outside while you're buried alive. 6 feet under, still no one can hear my cry for help, falling on deaf ears. So desperate for your attention. Tell me why anyone pretends she's
Welcome back to Charlotte Moore Speedway. So what happened is that something messed up in the server that had a few drivers wrongfully disqualified. So they needed to make a new server, and at the moment it seems like they're just starting up practice again. We're about there's about 10 minutes left in practice. 5-minute ball, so they're gonna let this run out. We're gonna keep it live and keep it live and just watch the practice. Alright, welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Cars are currently gridding up. So we've gotten our second round of qualifying done. And it seems to just be a real cluster of a night as our overlay programs aren't completely working here. So I think we done through the rundown, the lineup without the graphic. Starting off on the pole is going to be George Fehrenbacher with Dustin German. Starting off in row number 2 is going to be James Rotruck and Richard Slavely. Row 3, Trenton Jump and Logan Brakey. Row 4, Wesley Crump and Michael Carter. Row 5, Randy Brashears, Jeff Gilmore. Row 6, Gregory Carrico and Zane Bailey. Row 7, Dustin Coggin, Colin Bester. Row 8, Braden Carter and Jackson Franklin. Row 9, Eric Stamp and Casey Wynn. Row 10, Sean Freeman and Dave Stinson. Row 11, Dalton Schley and Alan Duggar. Row 12, Marshall Taylor and Blaine Driggers. Row 13, Dakota Williams and Reggie Evans. Row 14, Darren Bruce and Kyle Hardy. Row 15 is going to be Chris Spencer and Kevin Roy. And bringing up the rear of the field is going to be Parker Rhodes and Jimmy Emos. That is going to be your entire field. We got 32 cars tonight. Pace car is going to start rolling here. Alright, pace car just about to pull off the track. I'm incorrect. The pace car is going to do one more lap around. Alright, looks like our graphics may be working now. Fingers crossed they stop acting up. Doesn't seem like it's gonna stop acting up. But the green flag is just about to wave as Fehrenbacher gets into that starting zone, and the green flag is out here at Charlotte. Fehrenbacher and German side by side, going to bring him down to the turn one. Fehrenbacher is going to inch ahead. Now road truck next to German on the inside. Side by side behind them is the 52 of Slavely and 46 of Jump. Head down is turn number 3 now for the first time today. Still side by side, Fehrenbacher and German for that first place position as somebody smacks the wall. That might have been a 46 of Jump. Heading down the backstretch now. We look a little further down into the field. It's like, oh, Brashear's got some damage to the back of that car. See if we can find what just happened to him. And, he's already got the damage there. Looks like that lower line just had a heck of a run. Shear's not having a good start to this race. We got Carrico and Gilmore side by side right here. Trenton Jump, your current leader. The truck is sitting in second. Fehrenbacher third. We got a slow car down on the apron there. Darren Bruce, that is Darren Bruce with heavy nose damage. We're green, and he's going to come to a stop, tow to the pits. It's going to keep this race going green. So we're at lap number 5 of 105 here tonight at Charlotte. The IAA Xfinity Series. You're watching 1-5 Studios channel. Jump now opening up that lead to almost a 5/10. Road truck still in behind him, trying to follow in, and Crump a bit of a blink there. And there goes Brakey blinking. That green number 2. Here we go with Gilmore, Stamp, and Bailey. Stamp going to try and push it 3 wide. He's not going to do it as they head down into turn number 3. He's going to back it off so as to not push that issue of 3 wide. Still early here on lap number 7. Just under 100 to go. Jump just continuing to maintain that lead. Stamp and Drigger side by side. Stamp's going to inch ahead of Driggers as they go across the line. Down in the turn number 1, he's got Driggers cleared. Driggers staying right on him through the turn, though, as we see Darren Bruce coming off a pit road. He's used his fast repair for the night. Now Stamp trying to make his way past Gilmore on the high side. Heck of a run coming off the corner. Almost slaps the wall, brings it back down, keeps it away from Gilmore, and maintains the ability to keep his nose out ahead of Gilmore as he's got him cleared now. They're going to be coming up off of turn number 2. He's got Bailey in his sights now. Zane Bailey in that 38 car. He's going to take the high side. Stamp down on the bottom. They're side by side coming to the line now. Bailey will give him the low side, but he's not going to just give up the position. But he's got him cleared now as the 53 of Eric Stamp takes the 11th place spot. He's going to have to close that gap up to the 79 of Jackson Franklin. Swavely and Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher's trying to, Swavely trying to put a move on Fehrenbacher. Now he's getting a bit of a gap between them. He's going to try and form up a run on the high side coming off a 2. Brakey looking inside of Road Truck. He's not able to make that pass. As here comes Swavely looking under Fehrenbacher. Not quite to him. It's Brakey all over the back bumper of that 7 of Road Truck. Here goes Gilmore underneath Stamp. Passing him like he was barely even moving. Fehrenbacher all over the back bumper of Brakey. And, oh, we got a wreck here on the front stretch. Crump involved in that one. Bunch of the front runners, I think they came up on a lap car and got tangled up. Looking for the replay right now. Let's see. Rewind this pickup back just a bit more. Emos in that 98 car. Crump on the low side. Oh, Emos gets the wall. Road Truck into the back of Emos. Crump gets it. Take another look here. Road Truck had a heck of a run and ends up, Emo slaps the wall, comes down. Crump hard into the wall. Go on board with Road Truck for this one. I'm gonna go a little further back. On board with Road Truck. And Emos kind of just comes down out of nowhere. At least as far as Road Truck's eyes were able to see. Looks like he didn't really get too much damage. That's going to be caution number 1 here tonight at Charlotte. Lap number 15. Let's see if we had anybody hit pit road. Nope. So we have not had any pit takers yet tonight. Pace car is off. The green flag is out. Jump and Bester going to bring him down in the turn number 1 as Jump has got the jump ahead of Bester coming off of turn number 2 now. Down the backstretch, Fehrenbacher and Brakey side by side. Single file behind them is Swavely and Gilmore. Gilmore looks like he's going to be trying to take a look underneath Swavely. He's going to look. It's not quite there. Swavely's going to close the door. Fehrenbacher and Bester about to go out of the pier as Bester's falling back. Brakey gets by Bester. Fehrenbacher almost trapped behind Bester as Swavely's going to make the move under Fehrenbacher. 3 wide, back down to 2 wide. Bester continues to fall backwards as Fehrenbacher goes by. Gilmore's about to go by as well. And looks like Carrico going to be looking to make a move after that. Bester gets up front for that restart and goes back in a hurry. Hardy making his way by now. Got a bit of shuffling and dicing back and forth back here. Gilmore and Driggers. Driggers trying to make a move on the high side of Gilmore. He's got him just about clear as they come off the corner. And he's got him clear as Gilmore's going to have to file in behind Driggers. Goes head into the corner. Gilmore's going to be looking to get that spot back as he's going to take the low side. Driggers running the middle line. Bester now back here in 12th place. Looks like he's about to go to battle with Coggin as Coggin's actually going to fall behind him. As I say that, now he's going to move down to the low side and get by Bester. Got German in that 96 and Schley in the 85. German, your current points leader, actually. Down the backstretch they come. Drigger is trying to make a move outside of Fehrenbacher. Drigger is finding some speed somewhere. Well. He's the only one that did not pit. And he's cranking up to the field. I feel like I'm reading that wrong, but I'm definitely not. Very odd. Anyways, that really doesn't explain why Drake is going forward so quickly, but he did fall back behind Fehrenbacher now. And it kind of looks like Gilmore is going to be working his way back up. Try and get back by Driggers. Driggers potentially just burned his stuff up real quick right there. Down the backstretch, Gilmore and Carrico battling for the 6th place position. Carrico up on the high side in that M&M's car. Gilmore down in the MGD. M&M's and beer. Kyle Hardy is about to enter this fight right here. Hardy currently sitting in 8th place. Carrico gets by Gilmore, and he's looking underneath of Driggers side by side coming off of the corner. Oh, and Hardy smacks the wall. Doesn't look like he's got much damage on that right side. Hard to tell when these cars are going so fast. Doesn't seem to have slowed him down, as he's going to be looking on the back bumper of Gilmore. As we see Carrico has gotten by Driggers. Now Gilmore underneath Driggers. Oh, Hardy dips down low. He's gonna make his way by Driggers. So a good bit of movement in this front pack here, back and forth throughout. Trenton Jump, however, just a great lead over the field. Logan Brakey back there in second place. Driggers continuing to lose positions that he so quickly made. Still inside the top 10, currently sitting in 9th. But Dustin German behind him is sure to be closing that door quickly. Coggin right behind that car, in that 15 car. Swavely and Fehrenbacher going at it for second place. Brakey falling back. Now sitting in 5th place as Carrico makes his way by. Go wonder if Fehrenbacher's trying to set something up on Swavely to make that pass, or if he's just kind of sitting and riding for the moment. We are about to get lap 35 of 105. Eric Stamp on pit road. Looks like so we're starting to have green flag stops by the looks of it. So this can be a tough pit road to get on and off of. So we'll see see if we can get through these clean. These drivers are pretty good about getting on and off pit road without incident. Driggers and Duggar side by side. Duggar is going to make that pass by Driggers on the low side, and he's got him cleared now. Fehrenbacher gets by Swavely. There you go, Fehrenbacher making the move on the low side of Swavely. Getting that pass done nicely. Now Carrico's getting by Swavely. So now we've got top three is Jump, Fehrenbacher, and Carrico. Jump 2 seconds ahead, just continuing to be dominant, showing week after week to be a very strong competitor in this IAA series. Possibly a bit of contact between Swavely and Carrico. Off the back bumper of our leader, Trenton Jump. That's the gap between him and second place Fehrenbacher. But Fehrenbacher is closing in quickly. As we said just a few moments ago, he had a 2-second lead, and now he's down to 1.8 seconds. Now trying to open that up a bit more. You may have noticed that Fehrenbacher is closing in. Continuing to work on the leader Jump is second place George Fehrenbacher. Breaky side by side with Dustin German. Breaky a bit of right front damage on that car. Looks like Hardy's got some damage from when he slapped the wall on his right side as well. Coming down the backstretch, we were able to get a decent look at it. Just a bit of right side nose damage. Jump is currently able to keep Fehrenbacher at an equal distance, not really opening the gap so much, but not really closing it. Kind of just keeping it about the same, than 2 to 3 tenths. Right here, Jackson Franklin, a new name in the series, battling it out with points leader German. So we got, looks like Michael Carter slammed the wall. Michael Carter with a fresh paint scheme, finally getting a wrap on that car instead of the just all black 15 that he's usually running. Great looking car there. Chris Spencer riding around in 13th right now. Oh, we got 3 wide behind them. That was Road Truck, Schley, and Driggers. Again, Driggers continuing to fall back. So looks like that Fehrenbacher closing in may have lit a fire under Jump's rear end, and Jump has stepped on it as he is almost 3 seconds gap now in just a couple of laps. He really opened that up 7/10. So either Jump having a couple of great laps or Fehrenbacher possibly having a couple of terrible laps. Brakey and Coggin side by side. Brakey's going to get ahead of him and go to battle with the 79 of Franklin, but Brakey's just going to get right by him without much issue. Slide up in front of him, and he's going to hold the high line, but that 79 of Franklin is going to try a crossover move. It's not going to work. He can't hold the low line as well. He's going to check up. Coggin's going to end up having a check up for him, and Brakey's going to keep that position. Jump, Fehrenbacher, Carrico, your current top three. Duggar running that high line up by the wall, surging past Spencer and that 79 car of Franklin. Duggar going to be up in 11th place now, trying to make his way into the top 10. He's got his sights on Coggin. Randy Bashir's in 16th, making his way by Blaine Driggers. Here comes Stamp in that 53 car. Stamp a lap down. Duggar and Spencer battling now. Spencer on the high side trying to get past Duggar for that 11th place spot. He's got the position and he's clear. Close to the wall is Brakey. We are on lap number 52 of 105 here at Charlotte. And let's see. The top 12 pitted on lap number 14 and have yet to pit since then, as we have continued green. Looks like so those top 13 have 38 laps on their tires. Gilmore and Carter. Oh, Gilmore gets in the rear quarter of Carter. Carter goes around. That's going to bring out a caution. Oh, and Brakey slams into his back bumper. Looks like Duggar got a part of that. Potentially call that ARCA braking. We're going to have to take a look. We saw how the incident happened. Looks like Carter just come up into Gilmore. Kind of odd that Gilmore just locked it down like that instead of correcting it. But he maintained to not hit the wall, so. Alright, let's go on with Carter. Well, you know, let's rewind that just a second. Ooh, I think that might have been a little more on Gilmore. The officials will have to review that one, but I think that might have been a little more on Gilmore. Maybe a bit on both. But Brakey slams and Duggar slams, and go back and watch one more time, so let's go on board with Duggar. Where's he at? There we go. Yeah, no, I miscalled arc braking there. My apologies to the drivers involved with that one. Just nowhere to go, really. That is going to be caution number 2 on lap 55 of 105 here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You're watching the IAA Xfinity Series on the 15 Studios YouTube channel. This is really just good news for our leaders, as they're going to end up coming into pit. Have a caution right here in the middle, and that kind of takes out the strategy necessary. But that's going to leave, since we had a good handful of people pitting under green, and plenty of them that did not pit under green. Ending up, so there's a good amount of cars a lap down. Because the leaders actually never had to pit under that green run. So yeah, everybody has just pitted except for Brashears. Looks like he might have come in the lap before that. Pace car is off. And the green flag is out for Fehrenbacher. Fehrenbacher going to bring him down into turn number 1 with Jump on his outside. Jump trying to get a run off of turn 2. Looks like he's got a good run. Is he going to be able to make a pass? He's got his nose ahead as they're heading down into turn number 3 now. Continuing with that run on the high side is Jump, trying to get Fehrenbacher cleared. We know once Jump is in that clean air, he is gone. And he does complete the pass. Trenton Jump is your leader again. Fehrenbacher running second, Swavely in third. Looking a little further back through the field. Looks like just about everybody singled out as Carter and that 79 of Franklin. It's like Dakota Williams. That's a new name in the series as well in that 59 car. So that is Crump behind him, but he is at least 1 lap down. Looks like the top top 21 are on the lead lap. Reggie Evans side by side with that 66 car, not on the lead lap, going by the 55 now. Everybody pretty well tamed out, single filed, as we grab lap 64 tonight. Carrico trying to find a different line, something that'll work. He can try and get up there with Hardy. Hardy currently running in the 5th place position. Casey Wynn all over the back bumper of Zane Bailey as we get the 84 up into the wall. Parker Rhodes. Rhodes having a heck of a time trying to get that car under control. He's going to bring that down to the apron. Plenty of damage on the back of that thing. Probably going to just pull that thing into the pits. Driggers and Evans going side by side. Driggers going to nose ahead. Reggie Evans on the low side, not going to give up quite so easy. Looks like Darren Bruce behind him. That 4 car. Bruce not on the lead lap. Judging by the identical cars, I'm going to say they're probably teammates. Randy Brashear's doing much better this week. I'm going to guess he's probably not on a controller and back on his wheel. Darren Bruce all over the back of Driggers in that 14 car. Bruce going to set it on the low side. He's got Driggers almost cleared. Driggers got enough to run off the corner to stop it. No, he doesn't. Bruce going to slide up in front of him, and that pass is complete. Dave Stinson and Braden Carter side by side battling. They're off the lead lap, but that is a battle for position for 23rd. As Stinson in 66 is going to get it. And, oh, Gilmore on the back of Braden Carter gets him sideways, but Carter, heck of a save. Let's take another look at that. That was great save. I think Braden might have just checked up a little more than Gilmore thought he was going to. But he recovers it. Fantastic job by Braden Carter. Hardy has gotten by Swavely for 4th. Carrico side by side with that 7 of Row Truck. Battling for 7th place position, 6th place position. Carrico on the low side, Row Truck up high, they're side by side. Carrico's going to have the advantage coming up out of the corner. Is he going to be able to close the door? No, he's not going to. Oh, he tries to. He gets contact with the 7. And Carrico is gone down on the inside wall. He does hit it. Only loses a couple of spots. Take another look. Carrico is trying to close the door. Well, look, I don't know. It kind of just looks like they're not really close enough to actually have touched, but oh, there's that net code. I knew it. Right there. So they were close, but you could see they did not touch. Oh, Carrico gets into the back of the 04 right there. 04 being a lap car, I'm sure Carrico is heated now. He's probably thinking that Road Truck might have gotten into him on purpose when, like we saw there, it was just a net code. Carrico back in 13th now, though. 4 of Darren Bruce looking underneath. Bruce another one off the lead lap, not for position, but still going, racing the lead lap cars. Had a great clean race here tonight at Charlotte. Road truck looking at the back bumper of the Spencer. Looked like he was trying to make a move there. Unsuccessful at this point. Drigger is residing back here in 13th in that Home Depot car. Small gaggle of cars right here. 79 and the 66 side by side down in the turn number 3 now. And Braden Carter on the high side of Jackson. Break you down low in that 2 car. Trenton Jump just continuing to be unbelievably dominant here tonight at Charlotte. Hardy, though, he has made his way up into second. Hardy coming off of a hot streak in his Real World Super Late Dirt Racing. Triple feature wins this weekend at East Bay Raceway Park, if you caught that on Flow Racing. Kyle Hardy taking 3 feature wins this weekend. There goes Hardy into the lead as Jump is going to pit. Looks like he's going to try and short pit. A strategy move here with 24 laps to go. Hardy is going to be your new leader. German second, Fehrenbacher running in third. Swavely's going to bring it down to the pit road. Now, is this going to end up kicking off a round of green flag stops? Kind of don't think so. I'm guessing these leaders are thinking that they might be just a bit short. Duggar on pit road as well. Oh, and we've got a caution. Gilmore. Where's Gilmore? There he is. Yep. That would be him. So let's see. Coming off of turn 4 here. Gilmore's got to run on the high side. Braden hits down low. Grabs the wall. Oh. Comes down and sends Gilmore up into the wall. And that's going to bring out a caution. Gilmore slamming the wall. Gonna bring out caution number 3. We've got just 21 laps to go here at Charlotte. And the green flag is back out at Charlotte with just 18 laps to go. Dustin Germ with a great restart. Fehrenbacher behind with Hardy beside him on the inside. And we've got one around. Looks like, I think that was Schley. Yes, it was. Schley rolling backwards into the wall. Fourth caution immediately back under yellow. gonna be fourth caution. Let's take a look. That I think was possibly the wrong caution. There we go. Watching Schley in the middle was. Was that really netcode again? That was netcode again. There was a clear gap between those two cars. We're definitely having some netcode issues here tonight. So Schley ends up backwards in the wall with 17 laps to go. He's going to hit the pit road. Kevin Roy missing the front of that car. Hard damage, so he's going to take a fast repair. See what Schley gonna do. Yep, fast repair for him. Looks like he's gonna grab rights and lefts. Dustin Germ is still gonna be leading this one. And the pace car is off. And the green flag is out for Dustin German. Another great restart. Fehrenbacher right behind him. Hardy, not such a great restart for him. So Hardy's going to fall back to fourth. Spencer now up into third place. German leads them back down the backstretch. Top 5 all singled out. German, Fehrenbacher, Spencer, Hardy, and Row Truck. Fehrenbacher trying to get up to German, trying to make a pass on him for that lead. He wants it back. German still able to hold off Fehrenbacher for the lead right now. It's like jump back there. Trying to desperately get back to the front here. They're pitting at just an inopportune time. But that extra caution definitely helped him as he's back on the lead lap now. Just outside the top 10. So dominant. Is he going to be able to get back up to the lead as he led almost every lap tonight? Like German and starting to pull away from Fehrenbacher ever so slightly. Further in the back is that yes. A couple of those lap cars kind of throwing me off there. 75, that's Marshall Taylor in the 75. I was trying to find that out. Now Jump still trying to make his way further up as he slams the wall. Jump possibly starting to drive a bit desperately here. Hardy as Road Truck go right across his nose. Neither of them crash, but Hardy's going to head down on the low line underneath Road Truck. He's right to his side, but they're not side by side coming out of the corner. He doesn't have them cleared yet. He does not have them cleared, though. That's what I was trying to say. Hardy going to fall in behind Road Truck. Right on his back bumper. Going across the line with 7 to go. German is still your leader over Fehrenbacher with a 3/10 lead. Spencer like running up on that high line up against the fence. And Spencer up high for a bit too long, possibly, as Road Truck is on his inside now. Side by side, Road Truck and Spencer for third place. Right now, it's currently Spencer still holding down third. Oh, and contact Hardy and Road Truck. Road Truck slams the wall hard, but keeps the position. Hardy's going to try and go around on the outside. And he's going to get past Road Truck as Driggers is trying to get past him now as well. Here comes Brashears. They're 3 wide. So that 53 a stamp is in the wall. Here comes Jump trying to get through this gaggle of traffic to get back up towards the front as we've got just 5 laps to go. And oh, we're going to have hopefully no caution here. They got a bit stacked up right there. We saw a bit of an accordion effect, but the three of those cars kept that going nicely. Brashears on the outside of Coggin. Coggin maybe trying to make a move under Brashears. Here he goes. Door to door coming off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Coming down to 3 laps to go. Does Fehrenbacher have anything left for German? Fehrenbacher closing that lead just a bit. And German opens it back up. Coggin and Brashears battling side by side right here. That's for 6th place. Driggers is right there in 5th. Coggin's going to run Brashears up the track just a tad. And now just 2 laps to go. Dustin German's going to bring it down the backstretch. Driggers, Coggin, Brashears. Looking like they might be willing to push it 3 wide. And German has got the white flag. This one's official. Coggin and Brashears both get by Driggers. Now Coggin in that 5th place position. Here comes Driggers trying to make a run by 23. Up front, German got nothing but clear skies as he's just got to wrap that car around the track one more time. Hardy making a hard charge under Spencer. They're beating and banging coming off the corner. And I'm not sure who that's going to be. The scoring loop says it's Spencer. Well, let's rewind. That was a great finish for those 2 guys. Hardy and Spencer coming to the line here. A little bit of contact. Contact. And Spencer ends up with the position over Hardy. Dustin German is going to be your winner in back-to-back fashion. And your final results. Dustin German bringing that thing home in 1st place again. Back-to-back wins. George Fehrenbacher in 2nd. Chris Spencer ends up in 3rd. And Kyle Hardy 4th after that. Right to the line battle with Spencer beating and banging doors. Great finish for those 2. Dustin Coggin brings it home in 5th place. Randy Brashear 6th. 7th is Blaine Driggers. 8th, Eric Stamp. Trenton Jump is 9th. Alan Duggar 10th. Reggie Evans is 11th. 12th is Sean Freeman. 13th is Jackson Franklin. Richard Swavely is 14th. Kevin Roy 15th. Casey Wynn 16th. Dakota Williams is 17th. 18th is James Rotruck. After that, contact right at the very end of this race with about 5 to go. Rotruck ends up in 18th. Zane Bailey 19th. Dalton Schley 20th. 21st is Braden Carter. 22nd, Wesley Crump. 23rd is Colin Bester. 24th, Michael Carter. Jeff Gilmore ends up at 25th. Dave Stinson 26th. 27th goes to Marshall Taylor. 28th is Logan Brakey. Jimmy Emos 29th. Darren Bruce 30th. Gregory Kerko is 31st. And Parker Rhodes brings it home in 32nd. We're going to take a quick break and we'll get with our top finishers. And we'll be right back. Welcome back to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the IAA Xfinity Series. We've got a couple of our top finishers here. We'll start off with Chris Spencer bringing it home in third place. Chris, we saw you throughout the field and creeping your way up towards the front as we usually see you do. Tell us how you managed to get up there.
Man, just some great racing. First off, Charlotte's just a really hard track to already pass on, and then it was pretty slick out there. Just shout out to everyone for just some great racing, just going up from the back to the front, didn't matter where you were, just a lot of good racing.
Tell us about that finish with Hardy.
Yeah, Kyle was coming pretty quick there, but I really wanted that podium. I thought I was gonna get George there. I caught him, and he just moved right up, right in my lane, so it took the air off a little bit, and I was trying to search for air, but in that time frame, Kyle just ran us down like it was nothing, and was trying to hold them off there. But one hell of a finish right there, and hell of a battle. I'm always with Kyle. Always great racing.
So beating the doors off of it to get it into the podium position. Who do you want to thank tonight?
First, the whole IA series. Just some great racing. Great way to start off the season. The last few races. So looking forward to a lot more good racing. Recent refresh on the car again this weekend. I thank them for jumping on and letting us show them off a little bit there.
All right, congratulations on the third place finish, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
And now our second place finisher, Dustin German. Whoops. Grabbed the wrong person. Second place finisher, George Fehrenbacher. George, we've seen you keeping it up front all night long. Tell us how you were able to keep it up there and bring it home in second.
It was all about track position and aero. That track was pretty locked down in different times, and the air is just a huge deal. And once you get a little air packed on the front end, you're going to tighten up and lose the right front. And that was pretty well how I was able to stay in second there the last couple laps. I was struggling, but I just had to get some air on the guys behind me to hopefully slow them down.
What more do you think you might have needed to be able to run down German?
Better pit stop. It's once you get that time of the race, guys like him, they're hard to beat, and you gotta do something fancy, and I'm not a fancy guy, so congrats to him.
All right, well, still bringing it home in second place. Who do you want to thank, George?
Dingus Motorsports, and thank you guys. It's been a while since we've been in the interview room, so it's nice to kind of shake the gremlins off.
All right, congratulations on the second place, George.
All right, thanks.
Now we'll talk to your winner, Dustin German. Now it's time to talk to you. Bringing it home in victory lane again. That's back-to-back wins for you. not only back-to-back wins, but you're also the current points leader. Tell us about your night, how you done back-to-backs, and all the above.
It was a battle all night, man. I don't know if y'all seen it on the broadcast. I started second outside, and me and the leader kind of got together on lap 2 out of 4, and that put me up into the wall. I got like 27 seconds of damage. We had a caution about 10 laps after that. I went and got it fixed. Went back to I think 25th, and just made my way back up, and I ended up using a fast repair once I got back up to the field. And just fought there. I don't think I was the fastest car. I just knew if I could get out front, it would be hard to, anybody that was out front, that fresh air paid off. It'd be hard to get by, and that's what happened.
So back-to-back wins again. Like I said, you're the points leader. How are you feeling with these wins and points leader going forward so early in the season?
Well, I mean, this is definitely what we wanted to happen. Had no clue. Didn't think this was going to. There's a lot of fast guys in here. A lot of strategy. You never know how these races are going to fall. It's kind of hard to stay up on that strategy. Just fortunate to actually come back up to the field clean, just make passes, picking them off one at a time. And I think Kyle Hardy was probably the fastest guy heads up. It seemed like there at the end, but or what before that last few cautions. But yeah, just want to just thank my team, man. Smoke Show Racing, SRTV on the hood. I want to thank you guys for broadcasting this thing, and IAA for putting it on. A lot of good guys in here, a lot of fast guys, a lot of competition. These things ain't easy to win. This back-to-back thing is, I don't want to make it seem easy because it ain't easy at all. These guys are really good.
Well, Dustin making it look easy anyways, going back-to-back, carrying these points lead into next week. So congratulations on the big win tonight, Dustin.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, just like I said, thank everybody. If anybody's watching at home, thank them for watching. Everybody in the league. These guys, they put on a heck of a show. It's real stiff competition in here. It's every week. You got to be on your A game. And I'm just glad to be able to represent right now.
All right. Congratulations. Thanks, Dustin.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. We'd like to thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the racing action, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. The IAA Truck Series on Thursdays and the Xfinity Series every Monday right here on the 1-5 Studio channel, the only place you're going to find the IAA Series. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.